What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. It is Friday, October 3rd. This is the New York Times game Pips. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do all three difficulty levels here. Make sure if you guys enjoy watching this content that you leave a like on the video and leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of the puzzles. So here we go. Easy puzzle, warm-up time. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got an equal region with four numbers of the same digit in it. So let's see. What do we have four of? We have 4 ones, so that's probably going to go there. Now the thing I can say about the ones is that there's gonna have to be one of the ones here that goes into this section right there. So because of that, this one has to be placed right here, and it's got to be the double one because, again, the region dictates that. So we can go do that. This one has to be a 0, 1, and now we're left with only the 1, 5 that has to go over here. So now we have to have this region be 2 of the same digit, so that means it has to be our 4s. This one has to be a 2, and that tells us what to do with that. And there we go. There is the easy puzzle. Next, we have the medium one. Let's go ahead and do the medium one. Ooh, this is interesting. Now, do I want to maybe change the screen for you guys? I think I will. Let me go ahead and set this up. Wonder if I can... do this. Okay, so we got this big, like, looks like a 0 or something, but let's go ahead and see if I can solve this. So this would be looks like it's gonna be complicated, but apparently it's the medium puzzle. So this equal region right here, it has 5 of the same digit in it. I can see this 15 region down here, which, sorry, I'm getting a text right now, which, I think could be like 5, 5, 5, but it could also be like 6, 4, 5, or what about like 6, 3? If it's 6, 3, yeah, 6, 3, 6. I think there's multiple ways to add up to 15. Okay, so we have a 12 region here and a 0 region. So that is actually kind of important because a 12 region is 6 and 6, and a 0 region is 0 and 0 for sure. Now, since they're right next to each other right here, it looks like if we could potentially, if we had a 0, 0 domino, we could put that in there, and a 6, 6 domino, we could put that in there, but we don't have those. So therefore, I think we can conclude that this has to have a 0, 6 on it. So we can go and put that 0, 6 right there. That's going to kind of dictate a lot of the other placements for things. Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to text at the same time as like playing the game, and I can't. I'm reading the text, and I'm trying to like see if I need to respond to them or not, while I'm also trying to talk to you guys, and it's not working out very well. Okay, so this has to have a 6 in here. Well, this equal region right here could be 2 4s like this, and then have a 6 go into... well, actually, no. The only other 6 we have is a 1. And that 6, 1 cannot go into this 15 region, because then we would need 2 7s for 14. So that's the only 6 we have? Yeah, so this just has to go down. So now we have a 1 in here that goes into the 15 region. And we know it's not going to be the 1 0. Oh, it is a 1 5. Never mind. It could be 1 5 or 1 4. I thought we only had the 1 0 and the 1 4. I did not see the 1 5. Okay. So, my bad there. Oh, wait. Do we only have one more 0? Oh, that makes this easy. Okay, now this equal region with 3 digits has to have a double... it could be 3s, right? It could be 3s. It could be 4s. Do we have another domino with 2 of the same digit on it? Okay. Sorry, I'm getting all these text messages from Sandy. She's at Walmart right now, and she's like sending me pictures of a bunch of stuff that she's like, "Do you want me to buy this, or do you want this? Do you need this?" And I'm like, this is the kind of thing that it's like, I kind of don't care, you know. She's just shopping, and it's like, I She doesn't have to get anything. Anyway, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna just text her and be like, I don't want anything, but I don't know. Anyway, so there's a 1 here and a 1 that needs to go there. So one of these is a 5 and one of them is a 4. Well, no. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this one has to go into this region. So is this a 1-5 or is it a 1-4? Well, we can probably determine that based on, do we have 5 of each of them? We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 5s. Therefore, I think that this one has to be a 1-4. So this 1-5 is going to go into this 15 region, and I'm curious if it matters where it goes. Okay, if it goes like this, we would need either a 5-5 or a 6-4 domino right here. We don't have either of those. Therefore, I'm going to say that this one has to go. In fact, we don't have any more 6s, so these ones have to be 5s here. So a 5-2 and a 5-3. And they obviously have to go horizontal. So we need a 4 and either a 2 or a 3. We have a 4-2, we have a 4-3. So that could be either one. Well, we know this. Do we know what this is now? Probably, well, it's not going to be 4s because 4s are in this region. So this is probably going to be 3s. And that makes this 3-4 go there. And that makes this 4-4 go here. And now that should probably finish things off here with a 4, our final 4 going there. So now that's a 2 in that region. Okay, so it's not that hard, but I was kind of distracted while I was solving it. So I was trying to do 2 things at once. But anyway, that was fun. I actually really enjoyed this medium puzzle. That was very, very fun. Now let's go on to the hard puzzle and see how this one is. Is my region? My region's actually set up nicely here. I'm just adjusting the size of this, so I need to move it around a little bit to do that. Oops. What I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if this is supposed to look like anything or what is going on here exactly, but it's got this area that's just separated from the other stuff. I don't think that this doesn't look like anything. It's just a random pattern, which is, I think, going to make an interesting puzzle. So how hard is this going to be? Okay, less than 1. I don't know why they put less than 1s on here. Just put 0. We're not going into the negative numbers, guys. There's not a range of 0 to like -2 or -3. We don't have negative dominoes. Actually, that would be interesting. Can you do that? Okay. What if you had like a different color on the dominoes for like red, and those are supposed to equate negative numbers? Gosh, don't give the New York Times pips any ideas. What if they made an update to the game? Started incorporating negative numbers? Oh my god. Pips on hard mode? Like, they already have a hard mode, but like extra hard, negative, pips negative edition. Start making that would be insane. Imagine that they gave us the ability to create our own customized pips puzzles. Like, that would be so fun. And have like red dominoes for like negative numbers. Okay. So less than 5. There's definitely going to be something, because this is 9. You can count that this is an odd number, right? This is 9, a section of 9, a 3x3, which is 9 tiles here. So you can kind of determine that like whatever is right here is going to go in this position. And I wonder if you can do any... So whatever's in this equal region is going to have a double of the same number on it. Either here... I'm just putting in random dominoes to show you guys positions. Either here or here. Actually... Okay, I don't know if this is the easiest place to start on this puzzle, but knowing that something has to go here, and knowing that therefore there has to be a domino that shares the same digit on it, a double domino. I don't know what they're officially called, but like a double domino. It has to go either here or, oh wait, no, I'm dumb. Okay. I was gonna say, doesn't it the other one have to go in this position? Again, I'm just putting random dominoes in, but no, it doesn't. If it goes vertically like this, they can go here and here. Right, that's what I overlooked. I was thinking that it doesn't, like, if you put it in like this, then sure, you could put something in here, and then this would be forced to be 2 of the same digit. I was thinking that we had to have something like this, or like this, and I was going to say it doesn't matter which one we do. Either way, it's going to limit us to putting this one in here vertically, but that's not true. It's just not true. Okay, now, with these numbers, what's a good place to start? So this is going to be 0, 0. We only have 0 here and 0 here. One of them is going to go up into this. One of them is going to go down. Well, the 3 has to be 1, 1, 1 in there. The reason why it has to be 1, 1, 1 is because we're going to use up both of our zeros in this less than 1. We only have 2 zeros. So we can't do 0, 0, 3 or 0, 1, 2. So I'm going to say this 0, oh no, this 0, 1 can't go down like that. Because then we have a 5 tile segment over here. So it doesn't go down like that. Huh. Greater than 11. Same thing with a less than 1. Just put 12 on there. Okay. So we need a 6. Dude, is this a 6, 6 domino? No, it's got to be a 6, 5. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. So we only have a 0, 1 and a 0, 2 available. So my question is, does it go like this, or does it go the other way around? And, okay, like this. Well, it's got to be one or the other. So I was thinking, if this is a 0, 1, then this would need to be a 6 here. Now, I just determined that this one has to be in the greater than 11 region, it's got to be 6 and 6. Has to be 6 and 6. So this has to be 6 connected to another number to add up to 7. Depending on if we put a 1 or a 2 in there. If we put a 1 in there, it's got to be a 6, 6. We don't have a 6, 6. So therefore, it's not a 0, 1 in there. 0, 1 goes here. 0, 2 goes here. This is a 6, 5. We have 2 other 6s in here. I don't know which one goes where. Most likely we got to use the 2s over here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a wild guess and say this is 6, 4. I don't think it's that much of a guess as much as I think I can kind of see the future of this puzzle on this side. And like, we're going to need a lot of 2s. Maybe not. It's hard to say. Let's not put that in there yet, but let's keep that in mind. Okay, so now this one has to be our 1, 1, 1. So that means that this one has to be a 1, 1. Okay, I was curious how we were going to solve this in here. So what do we have 5 of? I think we have 5 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 2s. We don't have 5 of any other number. I think this has to be a 1, 2 in here. Okay. Now that we have that, I think that does... Okay. Literally, this has to be 6, 4 now. So less than 5... Okay, I think the 2, 6 has to go down here. I'm pretty sure the 2, 6 has to go in here because 6 is not less than 5. We can't put the 6 in the equal region. Okay, so now less than 5. Okay, what do we have 2 of over here? It could be 2, 3, and this be... Like it could be a 2, 3 like this, and then 4, 3 like this. Possibly. Could it be anything else? 5. Oh, we don't have a 2, 5. Oh, then that just has to be that, I think think that just has to be this. Let me. I hope I'm right, because we're gonna determine if this is possible with the 2 dominoes left over in this section. Is this possible? Less than 3. Greater than 9. Yeah, this is greater than 9. Okay, that was actually not super difficult for me. It felt pretty straightforward at solving. I almost want to say the medium one was harder today. Well, I don't know. Not really. This one was tough, but it felt like, I mean, the thing is that whenever you have, like, there's always a very clear starting point with these if you have something that's like a region that's equal to 0 or a region that's equal to 12, because you know it's 6, 6. Even if you know there's a region equal to 1, you know it's 0, 1. So regions that are 2 digits big, that are 11 or 12, means that it's either a 5, 6 or 6, 6, depending on what number it is. And then regions that are 0 or 1 are either 0, 0 or 0, 1. Those are the only options, depending on what it is, right? So though, whenever you're given a region with 2 digits that equals those numbers, that's like a very, very clear starting point. So they gave us 2 of those on this. They just did the thing that I think is dumb, putting less than 1 and greater than 11 on here. But that base, I mean, like, it kind of solves itself. And I find that to be satisfying, because you just have to go through the motions of pretty much figuring out, you know, which domino goes in the. That's the name of the game. I'm literally describing the game. You have to figure out what domino goes in the position. Yes, that is literally what we're doing here. Okay, guys. I found it fun. I liked both of these, the medium and the hard one today. I don't know what you guys thought about them. Let me know what you thought. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys hit that like button. With that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.